a paper, first see if the paper is actually relevant to what you want.
Read the introduction, abstract introduction, then the conclusion, and like understand that this paper is something that we require or something related to what we are working on, and then go through at each section so that we get proper idea about what's happening in that paper.
I think all the technical terms you can't actually understand at first time. Keep highlighting the important points, like while you read.
When I read for the first time, it's completely Greek and Latin to me, all the papers. But after reading once, I get an idea of what's where, and then again, reading again, you get an idea to connect the dots and finally conclude something on your own.
All the terms like co-designing or Haskell, so all these things are very new. They didn't even know, like if you take about like other topics, maybe someone has heard about them, but when I said about my project, they're like, okay, I don't know much about like. And even the main thing was like, I told that we are working with the SOC and like at second year level, and you are working with the SOC. We don't get that much chances in our colleges.
Probably get the hang of functional programming and co-design first. Actually get hang of it is like how they started, seeing the history, and then getting hang of how they did it, and then slowly trying to put your ideas into functional programming with co-design and try to get up what you want. In imperative programming, or let's say C, you have a variable where you're storing data, so you can it's mutable. You can change it how many ever times you want. So say that variable is being given to some 10 different functions, like a big program. So in that mix-up or mashup, the variable might get some garbage value, or there is some, if you do some small mistake, your variable is like, it's a hazard. Because of, at the third step, if your variable is wrong, after that, how many ever steps are there? It's all like, waste of no use, your code. But then in functional programming, the variables are immutable. There are like very less chances of variables changing. So that time, even if, like say, a function has a wrong value, it won't affect the other functions. Like, if one function is wrong, it doesn't matter. The other functions will be like safe. Amy is this kind of person who is like, very strict, very disciplined, and, very knowledgeable. And Jake is like the totally opposite, the fun, the jovial, always, late. Whenever, Amy trying to give knowledge or, making Jake see documentation and stuff, for the beginning, he'll be like, no, I don't want it. You're very annoying kind of thing. And by the end of the documentation, he's like, let's watch another one. So here, Amy is eYantra, and we three are, Jake. In the beginning, we're like, no, it's very annoying. No, it's hard. But then at the end, we're like, come on, let's bring it on.
eYantra is like a foundation to any engineering student's life. For example, you're building a house, you need the pillars first. I think the beginning phase where this helps a normal engineer student to be on this world and actually do some interesting stuff. So I think eYantra is like a good foundation for any engineering student's life.